All right, guys, welcome to another edition of Thunder and Lightning. I am your host, Dan. The lovely Nikki is right next to me. The New York Football Giants season is officially over. They did win and beat the Philadelphia Eagles. Go figure. They started to play well. Go figure. They started opening it up yesterday. But all things are considered, the season's over. We have much bigger fish to fry this episode. A lot has happened the last 24 hours, more so the last 12 hours. A lot of coaching changes, a lot of resignings, a lot of drama in Giants land. No other way to talk about it is than with my girl, Nikki. Nick, what's happening?
I just want to know if you guys think my shirt is appropriate for tonight.
Yeah, fuck around and find out. Before I forget, huge night tonight. Me and Nikki and Deb decided to start our own YouTube page. So we are on the Blonde Blitz YouTube as well as the TSS Fantasy. So you can find us in two spots. And also, taking on this project as well. We're going to have audio every Tuesday for Thunder and Lightning and every Thursday morning for Blonde Blitz. So big things coming in 2024. We're going to be bigger, hopefully, and we're going to we are going to be bigger. We're going to get bigger.
You got to manifest this shit, and then it really happens.
You're right.
We're going to be bigger, and we're just going to get more and more famous. Well, I'm going to get more and more famous.
Well, I'm going to get you to be more and more famous if it wasn't for me. Just kidding. But yeah, let's start off with the big elephant in the room. I know we can talk about the other things later, but around 2:00, Wink Martindale, our former defensive coordinator, officially resigned from being the Giants coordinator. As we mentioned last month, Jay Glazer, whenever Jay Glazer talks, you listen. So sure enough, this morning in their wrap-up press conference, Joe Shane and Dave's mentioned that he would hope to see Wink and Kafka back. So a lot of people in Giants land, myself included, was like, oh, okay, that should be positive. And then it turned out to be the exact opposite. I know a lot of people were upset. That was definitely a big crock of shit. For whatever reason, they were just not seeing eye to eye. And then when you're losing, that shit manifests and it turns ugly. So for whatever reason, we're going to find out. I know the Giant beat reporters that have an in with the Giants are slowly saying that Wink's the bad guy. We'll see what happens. It is frustrating.
Wait, hold on. To that point, wait a minute. So, remember when he left Baltimore, right? Do you remember that? And there was all of the, why is he leaving? Apparently there was a rift between him and Harbaugh. And it was the fact that he couldn't, if this is true, it was the fact that he couldn't adjust, right? Blitz, but no adjustments, corners always hurt, whatever the case may be. But just that they would go at it with each other a little bit because Wink was unable to adjust. Right. I don't think it's that far-fetched to say that may have been a similar problem and issue here in New York. And I will say this, I'm bummed that he's leaving. However, on the flip side, like you said, with Jay Glazer, where there's smoke, there's fire. Okay. Obviously something had happened. It's probably, we'll call it creative differences, I guess.
Yeah, we get that all the time. So,
but okay, let's say he stayed on and the Giants had another bad year. I mean, he's kind of like protect his career and his legacy a little bit too. You know, he doesn't want to destroy everything that he's built on his resume either. So, you know, it's bittersweet. I think he's a good coach. I was hoping to get one more year out of him. But if what happened in Baltimore is repeating itself in New York, I would not find that hard to believe.
Yeah, no, it's definitely something there. It's just unfortunate because out of the 3 units in football, the defense was the one that carried this team to 6 wins this year.
And they're the ones that are all leaving.
Right.
And they're the ones that are expected to follow Wink wherever he may land. So it's interesting. It's very interesting. Seems like a house divided.
Yes, and the annoying thing about Wink is he is such a special brand of defense that we catered drafting a lot of those players the last 2 drafts into a Wink style defense. So we're going to have to find a coordinator that is not Wink, obviously, but someone that will be similar to that situation. So that's also going to be fun because once you get a new coach, they like their own players and players that have played for them in the past. So there's going to be a lot of turnover in this defense. It's there's a few free agents that were like, oh, okay, well, let's see if he comes back. He had a big game on Sunday, and he played every snap. So I know a lot of people were hard on McGaughey, but you're going to have to find a way to bring him back because you don't find a guy that plays every snap of every snap on either side of the ball unless you're healthy all the time, which luckily he was this year. And it was just like him and Okereke played every snap. So you got to give those 2 guys a lot of credit. So
yeah. Mark's been drinking. What are you drinking, Mark? What are you drinking? You can't jump in the chat and not tell us what you're drinking.
Right. What are you drinking, Mark?
We need to know. I know there's a lot of complaints about McGaughey, but to your point, especially for this team in particular, got to give a little bit of credit to a player that happens to stay healthy the entire season. It doesn't seem to happen on this team. I don't know what the problem is, but you know, somebody that is healthy a majority of the season or the entire season, that goes a long way for me. Like this team, no matter, I say it all the time, no matter what coaching staff is in place, they just can't stay healthy. Like even Waller, again, I know he went back in, but it was like hamstring, Tyrod Taylor. It's just like, what goes on? I just don't understand it.
Yeah, no, definitely. Chicken broth. Feel better.
I thought it was the good stuff.
Damn. Sorry, Mark. Feel better.
Sorry, you're sick. Everybody's sick, by the way. Everybody I know
I'm
is sick.
finally
Everybody's getting this like nasty stomach bug, and
my brother
some of my staff is sick. It's like everybody stay away from me.
Yeah, right. So yeah, it's tough to see Wink go. Obviously, I mentioned last few weeks actually, is like I hate to admit this might be my first real strike towards Dabes of like, all right, I still like you. I'm still going to support you and everything. But this is obviously not a good look because you obviously would like to keep the guy that, like I mentioned before, is your top unit the last 2 seasons here. So,
but you don't know what
we don't know. You're right. You
don't know. I mean, you're just saying that as a fan that you want to knock Dabes for that, but they could be like, it could be misery, you know?
Yeah, no, 100%. You're right.
You don't want that. What I think was interesting was this press conference of, he's coming back. And then, he's resigning a couple hours later. So, I mean, it is coach speak. It is PR speak. It is a crock of shit. You know, but I don't think you can knock Dabes for that. Just like you can't really knock Wink. We don't know.
Right. We don't know, but as of right now, not knowing the story, I am just like, not devastated, but like, here we go again. Anyway.
I think, like I said, you know, what is it? Occam's razor. Sometimes the most obvious answer and most logical one is the answer is probably something similar to Baltimore. And you know what? Like Joe's saying, time to move forward. Thank you, Wink. We appreciate everything that you've done. I think he's a hell of a coach, but if they just can't get on the same page, there's no way to coexist.
You know, Leslie Frazier is going to be the new D coordinator if he doesn't get a head coaching job, right?
We'll see.
Yeah. Anyway, better news. The better of the news today that happened this morning. Bobby Johnson, the offensive line coach, and Coach McGaughey, the special teams coordinator, both got released of their duties today. They both seem like good gentlemen. Unfortunately, you never want to see people get fired. But unfortunately,
I wanted to see both of them get fired. Sorry,
right.
I wanted to see them both go.
I know.
I don't advocate
for their
for
job,
it, but I was advocating for those two to go. Peace and blessings.
Right. Personally, it sucks to see someone get fired, but the way they were doing their jobs, okay, Nikki, I see the black soul. All right, I get it. Okay.
This is because see,
fuck around and find out. Had a girl. All right. Obviously, Bobby Johnson, the offensive line has been in disarray. We've been joking about it. Well, been venting about it, joking about it, everything the last year. Well, 12 years, yes, but this season more particularly.
I know. I'm joking.
The guys just gave up too many sacks. We all know, led the league in giving up sacks. Whether it was the quarterback, whether it was them completely, we all know it's just the overall of suck. It just seemed like no one got better, and the players that just took too many steps backwards. And unfortunately, that can happen. And like I mentioned last week, we hopefully find a new offensive line coach. We give him tons and tons of money because he's very experienced, or she's very experienced, and we can get it going with the new offensive line coach. As for McGaughey, he was with Shermer. He was actually on the 2011 coaching staff. He was like an assistant on the special teams, but then he went away for a while, and then he came back for under Shermer, and then he's been here ever since. So 3 coaching staffs. Obviously, maybe he could have left with Joe Judge, but I also want to credit the organization for doing shitty job picking up players and everything else like that, because special teams 9 out of 10 times are the guys that are on the bottom of your roster that want to take pride and just want to be in the NFL. They'll do basically anything. So at the end of the day, yes, we did not like McGaughey as a coach towards the end of his tenure. I also want to discredit the way we built our team the last decade as well, for not having those diamonds in the rough, so that will I will go down the field as a gunner and lay people out. We didn't get enough of those players, and unfortunately, there is a part of the reason why the special teams coach did not get to stay. So I don't know
he shouldn't get to stay though. It's been awful for a long time.
I agree. I'm not saying he shouldn't.
You seem like you feel bad. I don't feel bad.
No, I don't feel bad at all. I'm just saying, telling devil's advocate, yes, he deserved to get fired, but at the end of the day, it's also the team construction on special teams. But
you could say that for every unit. It's on the coach to coach some of these guys
you're
up.
Right. No, you're 100% right. I'm not taking that.
But then these players have to go and execute. So listen, it's never just like we always say, like in football, it's like never just the quarterback's fault. Like it's everybody's fault. But there is a severe problem going on with special teams. Like
100%.
He had to go.
He had to go. So we'll see who comes. And the last sad news. Well, it's not really sad, but our assistant general manager, Brown, who we stole from the Eagles 2 seasons ago, is actually got permission to the Panthers seeked permission for him to interview for the general manager job for the Panthers. So it would suck to see him go. Obviously, him and Shane seem to get things going the last couple of years.
Yep.
But if he's able to get a full-time general manager job, more power to him, and congrats and good luck in Carolina. So if that happens, good for him. Hopefully he comes back with the Giants. 1 more year under his belt can't hurt. But it's a promotion, so you can't hate it.
No, you can't hate it. That one probably upsets me more than all of them, because he did have some great synergy with Shane, and he would talk about just how awesome their working relationship is and how much they would be in lockstep and on the same page with each other all the time, and how involved he was with the scouting process. And it, really, we talk about it every week about how they're building culture. So, they are building something there, and they continue to build every year. So I think that one probably is the hardest one for me to digest. I don't want to see him go. But yeah, obviously, if you're getting a promotion and you feel that it's best for you and it's a good fit, go ahead. I don't think I'd want to go to Carolina, but
I'm with you. It's just a
whatever.
request. It's a request to get an interview, so the Giants
Yeah,
could
I know.
easily be
I'm just saying.
right. I'm just
That
letting
seems like
everybody
a problem
know.
I would not want to inherit because
Right.
what a mess.
Well, 100%. So it's going to be interesting to see if he. Let's see how he does. If they allow him to get an interview, like you mentioned, the Panthers seem to be a very big mess. They don't have their first round draft pick. So as my first general manager job, I probably want to stay away, but you only get an X amount of opportunities, so you can't be picky with that. So, yeah, I don't know. We're going to have a fun off season, Nick. We're going to have...
Oh, joy. I can't fucking wait.
So much sarcasm.
Wait, so much. Because, I mean, if it was just... If I didn't have to do the social media part, I'd probably look forward to talking about all the off-season moves. However, some of you make it miserable. You really do.
Forget those people and just do what you got to do.
Those, hold on, it's like half the family. It ain't like two people, by the way.
I know.
You conveniently like take yourself out of it, and you just like you're like, oh, I'm not going to go on Twitter today. I'm not going to deal with it. So
you could do the same, but
no, you can't. You can't. You've got to stay top of mind to people, and so you need to do more of it.
Okay,
you would get called a trans drag queen who's an airhead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't want to do that. No thanks. Anyway, we might as well recap the Eagle game. It was just a pure ass kicking. We did not see that coming. Yeah, I don't know. It was just like, of course, now they do all this.
Where was this all season?
Well, we also have to give fairness. The Eagles did play basically no one, and then once we started killing them, they did take everybody out.
Doesn't matter because we you know what, we gave them a run for their money on Christmas when a couple of things just needed to go our way, and we probably would have won that game. We've been saying for about 6 weeks something's not right over there in Philadelphia, and honestly, I don't know that they get past Tampa Bay.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. The way they look right now, it's going to be a tough game.
But it is unfortunate that the Giants decided, okay, we're going to put it all together in week 18. Now, listen, everyone, we understand there were injuries and a rotating quarterback carousel. We get all of that.
That's part of the joke.
Yeah, it's like, okay, great. Where's this been? Cool.
Yeah.
What were you thinking when DeVito had to go in for a little bit? What were you thinking?
Well, if you answered your text messages, which you rarely do, I go, LOL, we're going to end the season on how we started the season. And that was me hyping up Tommy DeVito in a jokingly manner. So
I am trying to be better at answering text messages this year.
You have so
far. I'm trying to really be better because it's like offending some people that I don't want to offend.
I'm sure I have to tell people. I have to defend you with those people. And they're like, hey, Nikki never answers her texts. I'm like, listen, bro, or whoever it is. I'm like, I got the bat line. If she's not answering me, she's not answering you. No offense, but wait in line because that's just who she is. So
yeah, take a number, everybody, and I will eventually get to your text message. So when you go to the deli, right? Like you just take a number. Like, but I'm working on it.
We'll see how long that lasts, but we'll see what happens.
I'm doing my best. I'm human. Everybody's bad at something. Listen, I'm good at a lot of things. I'm bad at golf, bowling, and answering text messages.
I still wish we saw you bowl. That was a wasted opportunity.
Nobody will ever see me bowl.
You could have still drank, but that's on you. Anyway,
I am not going bowling in public. It's bad enough that every work event I have in the summer is related to golf, and I can't golf to save my life. It's embarrassing. I'm taking golf lessons this year, by the way.
Okay, it's a good skill that I never.
Allie and I are taking golf lessons. Can you golf?
No, I'm not a golfer. I'm like Happy Gilmore. I am too. You know how high strung I am? golf would be the last sport. I
So
played.
yeah,
pitch
no.
and
So
putt.
it's irritating. Like I don't have the patience for this.
I don't
game.
know how people find it relaxing.
No,
I don't know how
no,
they find it I don't know.
no.
I'm way too competitive, and knowing a game that I'm going to suck automatically just doesn't seem like a fun time for me. But I know more times it's hanging out with the boys and drinking some beers. That part I would be down to do. But yeah,
Joe's
I will
getting-
do. I will go to any Top Golf. I'll do driving range.
See-
I'll do mini golf. I will do that. But doing 18 holes, there's no shot I have attention span.
18 hole. It's the worst. Okay. And at least
I'll throw my clubs in the water. It's just not.
That's what I'm saying. Like I get very aggravated, but there's a lot of cute golf outfits.
There we go.
For me to wear.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
But yeah, a driving range, horrible. Top Golf, I'm horrible.
No,
I bring my
that's
teams
better.
down.
You just launch the ball 800 feet in the air.
No, you've never seen. I'm telling you, like you guys, it's just the worst thing you ever seen in your life. I don't know what's worse, golfing or bowling. Like it's just so bad.
Bowling is 100 times better. Have you tried fling golf? I don't know
what fling golf. What's
I
fling
have no
golf?
idea.
All right, can you look it up real quick? What is fling golf?
Anyway, that's the Giants season. We'll talk more about it this season. I know Nikki always wants to do a food talk. We have 9 minutes, so I gave you plenty of time.
Yes.
Nikki, what's up?
But first of all, I want to know what fling golf is. Am I just flinging balls? Because that I can do.
Yeah, we know that.
Wow. Maybe it's just throwing golf balls off like the.
Oh, it's like literally, it's like lacrosse, and you're like flinging it, and like as if you're golfing, and then you're putting. Interesting.
What? Wait, so it's like lacrosse, but you're flinging the golf ball?
That's the best way I can. Hold on.
I need to see like a picture.
Yeah,
of this.
I know. Relax.
I'm looking. Fling golf. Okay, I'm looking it up. The future of fairway. The fairway. Okay. Oh, let's see.
I would be good at this.
Wait, I could do this. Now this I could do. Wait. So can I fling it and somebody else can hit it in the hole? Because
you would have to tap it in with your hockey stick.
No. But do you get a teammate? Like one's the flinger, one's the hitter.
No, it's probably golf. So you're gonna have to do it yourself and be an adult and do it yourself.
But I am down for flinging it like that. Like
Mark, feel better, bro.
Bye, Mark. Feel better. I think I could definitely fling that golf ball.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm so aggravated with people all the time. I feel like that's great.
Right.
I assume you have to get it close to the hole.
Yeah, that's the whole point of golf. So
right, no, I know. I forget the scoring. Don't get me started on mini golf. Like I'm
sure you're the worst cheater of all time too. And
what do you mean cheat? What do you mean what do I cheat on in golf?
Mini golf, you'll like add a couple strokes. Oh, I got a hole in one instead.
I don't even understand how to keep score. I'm just so aggravated. Like, all right, maybe I've taken my foot and tapped it in with my toe just because I couldn't get past something. But I clearly knew I was losing. So what did it matter? I'm like all the way back there with 5-year-olds and everybody else has already completed the mini golf course. Well, let's get to the most important part of the show. One, where can we find fling golf? 2, what did you have for dinner watching the game, and what did you have for dinner tonight?
For the game, we had pizza. I had a meatball slice. Yeah, I was in the mood for meatballs on my pizza. My dad doesn't like pepperoni. Yeah, like they slice it up and then they put it on the pizza.
You have meatballs and pepperoni on the pizza?
No, I didn't. I was in the mood for pepperoni, but my dad doesn't do it, so I had to settle for meatball, which is fine. And then I had...
That's it? I mean, do the kids eat meatball pizza, or you just got one pizza? There's like 12 people in your house.
No, we got half regular pie, half meatball pie, and then my mom and Nicole got a half veggie Sicilian pie with a half of regular Sicilian. So we'll eat it throughout the week. And then my son eats a regular size of pizza, And that's about it yesterday. And then today, here we go. Nikki's face. Here we go. She's going to be perplexed and weirded out right now because she's like, you can have that? I had pork cutlet, Nikki. Go ahead.
Yeah, what?
Pork cutlets.
Like a pork chop?
No, it's like thinned out like a chicken cutlet. I can't with you. I just can't.
So not a pork chop.
No. It's
they're different. Is what you're saying to me is they're different.
They're chicken cutlet, but pork instead of chicken.
Why don't you just?
Because we like to spice it up. How often?
How is it spicing it up? Are you making it the same way you're making a chicken cutlet, or is it completely different?
It's the same way, but it's instead of chicken, it's pork. You like?
Does it taste like chicken?
It's pork. Oh my god!
I've never had a breaded pork cutlet. Now I had a pork chop when I was little, and I did not like them.
Yeah,
I'm not shocked. Never had it ever again.
Then we had leftover.
I'm not a pork person.
I know. Oh, that's what we had tonight. We had that.
With what?
Sweet potatoes, rice, and broccoli on the side.
You went double carb?
Yeah, because some people have the rice, some people have the potato, mix match varieties. So.
Oh my god, double carbs?
We don't all eat the double carbs. Some people like the rice, some people like the potato, and
you guys eat a lot of sweet potatoes over there. I noticed. Yeah. This is like 4th week in a row you're having.
We like sweet potatoes.
Better than regular potatoes?
I personally like them more than regular potatoes.
Did you eat the broccoli?
No, I don't eat broccoli.
Oh, so did you have double carb?
No, I did not have double carb. I had sweet potato and pork cutlet, and I had leftover duck sauce from Chinese. So I had put a little
leftover. What'd you say? Dog sauce?
Oh my god. Duck sauce. You know duck sauce?
Oh, the orange goopy thing?
Yeah, the orange goopy thing. Clip it up. What do you have?
First of all, what is that? It comes in that little weird.
Yeah, I don't even know, but it's so good.
What is it? And it comes out. It's like some weird orange gelatinous gloppy sauce.
Darius, no, I didn't get meat supreme. I just got meatball. My dad.
Meat supreme.
That's
what is that?
Meat lovers. It's everything.
Oh, it's all meat on the pizza. No, yeah. I'm not touching pulled pork with coleslaw and French fries.
Chris is amazing. Chris posts his food all the time because he's a firefighter. Thank you for your service, Chris.
Yes.
He posts because he seems to be the chef in the firehouse when he works overnight.
Seems like it.
So he's always the go-to guy of what food is good and what food's not good. So Chris, I appreciate you. What do I even dare ask you what you had tonight? Because you probably didn't even eat yet.
So I just ate like an hour and a half ago, and I had a salad. It's the first thing I ate for the day. Oh no, I had some strawberries earlier.
Okay, that's good.
And I had a salad last night for dinner.
Okay, nothing like game day salad. You should promote that and make that your thing.
Game day salad is good. What are you talking about?
I'm not making fun of it. I'm like, you should corner that market.
I should. Game day salad. Listen, we don't all want like pizza and meats all on our pizza when we do get it. And I don't like the Sicilian pizza. And I'm not a sauce person. And why do you have leftover duck sauce? Are you eating Chinese food?
Yeah, we had Chinese food. Like the Chinese restaurant we took, it's not the packets. They make homemade duck sauce, so it was like in a little Tupperware, and you just put it in the fridge, and you're good to go.
When did you have Chinese food?
I don't know, Nick. Like a week ago, 2 weeks ago.
Oh, I don't like Chinese food. What'd you have though?
What did I have? That was when I was stuffy with my nose and congested. So I got General Tso's chicken, and I got wonton soup as well.
I don't like Chinese food. I haven't had Chinese food in like 9 years.
9 years to the dot?
Just about. Just about. It's not my thing. You know what? Prior to that, I hadn't had it in years. Figured, let me just try it again. It was disgusting. Haven't had it since.
Not shocked.
I can't do it.
Darius, that's very good, Nikki.
It was very good. I love strawberries. What's your favorite fruit?
My favorite fruit is, I would have to go with, I like pineapples. They're pretty good. Bananas, apples, blueberries. I eat fruit. Wow. I eat more fruit than vegetables, I could tell you that.
Okay.
Mangoes, kiwis.
How are you doing on your New Year's resolution?
I haven't really tried yet, I'll be honest. Once football season's over, then the fun begins.
So
I think I'm doing good. I think I'm doing good podcasting wise, so that's so far so good.
That's not what I was referring to.
Oh no, that's not doing well right now. We're gonna have to circle back after the Super Bowl.
No, talk about corporate phrases I hate. I fucking hate. We're gonna circle back. I hate that.
I would kill myself if I ever wrote that in an email. But
I hate when people
I said it on purpose.
You said it on purpose because I hate when people say that. But you should be giving me some grace here, because how about I made a wrestling reference? And
I know.
You're not even proud of me.
I text all my friends on
you text everybody about it.
And I go, oh my God, I broke her finally. She finally broke down.
But wasn't that, now you can't unsee that Gardner Minshew looked like he was preparing for his
Gardner Minshew is going to be a wrestler when he retires. He's going to be a wrestler when he
retires. He has to be now.
Yeah, he's gonna be like Pat McAfee when he retires.
Yeah. Oh, Chris's favorite as per my last email. See, yes, I do that because people can't read.
Right. Yeah. I'm one of those people.
And then they think I didn't get it. You got it. You replied in the thread.
I got owned by my boss last week because of that. I felt really stupid. It happens.
Yeah.
Anyway,
always got to double check everybody. Make sure you got the correct email.
Yeah. Anyway, that's our episode for tonight.
And fried rice. Wait, besides Supreme Pizza, chicken lo mein and fried rice are elite.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
I will just be happy with some sushi.
There you go. Yeah. Anyway, please like and subscribe our new YouTube channel, The Blonde Blitz. The new show is every Monday for Thunder and Lightning, and every Wednesday we're going to have Blonde Blitz on there, and as well as TSS Fantasy Football. I'm going to make a post later tonight or tomorrow about our dropping of the audio. So if you like audio more, be sure to check out Thunder and Lightning Tuesday mornings and Blonde Blitz Thursday mornings. So be sure to check that out. 2024 is going to be an epic year for us. Giants are just getting started with the offseason, so we're going to be here every step of the way, whether it's good or bad. Maybe some reaction videos. I'm sure I'll pop a few on. Nikki will hopefully pop on every now and then.
What are you talking about? My TikTok is popping. So if you want reactions and memes and clips, you go on my TikTok at NikkiNick9384. My Taylor Swift one is going crazy. That's because I was on it after watching the Golden Globes last night. I'm with Joe on the white slice. And before we get out of here, Chris wants to know, what salad dressing does Nikki like?
Thousand Islands.
No, I don't like Thousand Island. I like balsamic, and I like blue cheese.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Need to know that. I'm just kidding. Nikki, I'll see you Wednesday night with Blonde Blitz. It's going to be another fun Black Monday recap.
Woo, yeah. Around the league this time. Around the league. Not just the Giants.
Around the league. And then, of course, we're going to talk about the preview of the playoffs. So stay tuned for more. See you guys next week. Let's go, Giants.
Bye, everyone.